Well, guys, it's official. Metal Gear Solid 5 has been announced. And I guess some of you guys probably are wondering why I didn't include my title track right before in the title card as I normally do. Well, it was a moment of silence, as you probably can guess by the title down here, 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 or here, wherever YouTube decides to fuck up and put it next. David Hayter might not be returning as Big Boss, or Naked Snake, as he was known in Peace Walker, Portable Ops, and Metal Gear Solid 3. That's right. He said on his Twitter even, how would you feel? Informal poll. He took an informal poll a few weeks back about how fans would feel if he did not return as Snake in the upcoming, then known as Ground Zeroes. And most people said, well, they'd be angry, sad, or pissed about it. Others said they don't care, and whatever. And so he said a little thing. He's like, "You're all dead to me," by the way, for the majority of them. I think he was joking around. So probably he's not an asshole like that. David Hayter's a freaking genius. He screenwrote the two X-Men videos and The Watchmen, which was also a pretty clever video or movie. So really cool guy. Played Snake ever since its third incarnation technically, ever since Metal Gear Solid started doing voice acting. Actually, technically, he has always been the voice of Solid Snake, and he always will be. That's the thing. So, I'm going to take this news with a grain of salt, personally, and it was released in streamed footage of Metal Gear Ground Zeroes gameplay, now known as Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. So, originally Ground Zeroes was supposed to be a prequel leading into Metal Gear Solid 5, but now they've unveiled that it is indeed Metal Gear Solid 5. So, probably get it and do a series review on it to add after my Metal Gear Solid 4 one. But, I still gotta play Rising. I don't know if I should include it in my Solid reviews, but anyways, that's getting off topic. In every single Metal Gear Solid game, David Hayter has been included in every single Metal Gear Solid game. So it would be very, very interesting to see what they do with it. But for one, it is understandable because Big Boss is aging, and he's getting a lot closer to the Richard Doyle, aka the voice of the Fury in MGS3. Richard Doyle also provided the voice in Metal Gear Solid 4 for Big Boss himself. So they might actually go down that route and, give Richard Doyle the chance again to play Big Boss for the second time in Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain. I don't even know why they went with The Phantom Pain. They should have just, in my opinion at least, they should have called it Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, because I really like that name, Ground Zeroes. It's just, it has that aura of mystique and just, like, military base kind of, just soldier kind of name to it, and Phantom Pain just reminds me of phantom limb syndrome from my psychology class. I mean, I guess it can sort of be related to the military and the army and stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't really see it. It reminds me of the pain, the pain from Metal Gear Solid 3. So it's just kind of a weird name. I don't know. I don't really get it. But anyways, stream content, people noticed that right away that Snake sounded different. He did not have that gruff tone. He did not sound at all like the Solid Snake we know, the Naked Snake we know, as David Hayter. And when asked point blank, in the face, pretty much, point blank question on Twitter, did Kojima even ask you to be a part of it? And to which David Hayter responded, short, swift, to the point, nope. So, for one, that's a little bit, I'd hate to be in David Hayter's shoes and just be like, they're making a new Metal Gear Solid game. I should have been asked already. It should have been asked. It's just like when Quentin Flynn didn't think he was going to be Raiden in the upcoming Rising, and that whole thing went down. But, Kojima might be pulling another Metal Gear Solid 2 on us, in which Snake was leaked and the adventure was supposed to be solely about Solid Snake, but then Raiden comes in. But hey, you know what? That's my favorite game of all time, so willing to let it slide for a whiny Raiden. Anyways, Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain, whatever you want to call it. David Hayter might not be in it, but you know what? As disappointed and bummed out as I am about that, I'm still really excited for the game, because I was looking more at the opening scenes where Big Boss is trapped in a hospital that's set on fire. I think there's some sort of an explosion that's happening, and they have to they're being invaded, and I think they have to escape. Snake, along with someone else, has to escape, and it really reminds me of Skyrim a lot. I mean, when you're about to be executed and the dragon comes in, and that's your lucky break. That's when you escape, and then you go out into this open world. I'm guessing that's what Metal Gear Solid 5 is going to be like too. I mean, I'm really stoked for this, actually. I still cannot wait, and it would be really cool if they couldn't get David Hayter, if they at least got Richard Doyle so it sounded right, or at least someone who sounds like him. But what I think would be even better is if they just had Richard Doyle. This is best case scenario. They had Richard Doyle voice Naked Snake. Yes, yes, yes. I don't care if David Hayter voices Big Boss in this game. Because he is aging, because he looks more and more like the Big Boss we know from MGS4, I don't care. I just wish David Hayter could be in the game in some way, shape, or form, even if it's in an epilogue leading into maybe like Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, something like that. Or maybe have a younger Solid Snake, as in Metal Gear, but younger than that. Maybe he's in training, but have David Hayter voice the younger Solid Snake when he's under the command of Big Boss. That would be really cool. I mean, or maybe even in an epilogue, like as I said, that would be really cool just to see David Hayter in some way, shape, or form in this new upcoming Metal Gear Solid 5 game. But in case not, moment of silence all the way back in my video, or this way, whatever the mirror. I am not good with directions, but moment of silence for the loss of David Hayter in Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain, whatever else the code names were. He didn't even think this was going to be released. Kojima did not even think this was going to be released. He thought that some of the themes were too taboo and that, he just didn't even know. But come yesterday, all that changed. So it is now Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain, next numbered, and they're actually going with Roman numerals this time, so which is weird because even when they changed the font style in Metal Gear Solid 4, they still had just normal numbers. So I don't know. More news will probably be on its way, and if I find something worth updating, I'll let you guys know via video, via response to someone else's video, or whatever. But for now, this is Midnight Strike 3625. Keep calm and rock on, guys.